Thank you for tuning in to Seriously Podcast. You can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play at Seriously Podcast, as well as on the Indie Creative Network. Please like, rate, review, and subscribe, and spread the word. Let the people know about your new favorite podcast. Thanks again for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Did y'all miss us? We
Hey,
are back.
y'all.
All right.
Hey, guys.
Hey y'all. We are back. Seriously Podcast in the building.
Y'all know what it is.
It's your girl Brittany.
It's your girl Mary. We back by popular demand.
All right.
1
yes.
year in. Look at
Yes,
us. Look at God. Look at us. Oh my God.
We officially hit a year recently.
Yeah, y'all. We had a huge party.
We did.
Thank
We
you
broke
to
it down.
everyone that came out, broke it down with us.
Mhm.
It was tons of fun.
So much fun. There's so many web series where they're in the building. We had Make Up a Breakup in the
Yes.
building, Working Out the Kinks.
Yes, Tough Love was in the
Love
building.
was in the building.
Situationships was in the building.
Five Knives.
Five Knives was in the building.
Underground Kings.
Beyond Complicated was in the
Beyond
building.
Complicated
Underground
was.
Kings was in the building.
Mhm,
Everybody
mhm.
came through. And we
Everybody came
appreciate
through,
it.
came through, yes.
Thank you guys so much for coming out, to celebrate this 1 year milestone for us. We really do
Yes.
appreciate it. We also want to thank our sponsors and partners.
Yeah, so thank you to Color Content, New York City Web Fest.
Trail T, Young Professional Staffing Solutions, Keep It Moving.
Pretty Entrepreneur.
Yeah, all came through, and we really appreciate Miss Jessie's. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Moody Treats for supplying us with those delicious treats. That was really fun.
My niece took like 5.
Yes.
Thanks to our family and friends who helped out. We really do appreciate it, even though it was
Yes,
late.
all that good food. Shout out to our families.
Yes,
Really broke it
even
down
though
in the
it was
kitchen
late.
for y'all.
Mhm.
She was late, y'all, but we don't gotta talk about that.
But she looked good. So let's talk about that.
So we had a really good time, and we're very thankful. There's gonna be a lot more events happening this year from us.
Definitely. You can see all the pictures using hashtag Seriously Lit, because
Yes.
it was a lit party, a
Yes.
lit situation.
Oh man.
No. Brandon said no.
Yes. And shout out to Persistoprint, who held us down with the photos and videos. Those are gonna be coming out real soon, so you guys can really see that. And
So we were celebrating the launch of our website. So shout out to
Don Brown Design.
he hooked us up.
Yes.
Thank you, Don Don.
Yes, so you guys can log on to seriouslypodcast.com.
It's official. We out here. Like, check us out, y'all.
Yes. All your web series need. You can listen to our episodes. You can watch the show that we're covering. Each month, we're going to be having a list of different web series that you can watch. Some
We're
of
gonna
our
have a
favorites.
cute little theme for y'all.
Yeah, each month is going to be a different theme of shows.
And don't forget to sign up for our, is it a newsletter?
email list. Yeah.
Don't forget to sign up for our email list, guys, so we can send you like any upcoming events that are coming out, like so you guys get to know more about us.
Yeah.
Check out the website, please.
Yes. Seriouslypodcast.com. Tell a
Say
friend
it one
to
more
tell a
time.
friend.
Oh.
Seriouslypodcast.com.
One more time.
Seriouslypodcast.com.
All
Brandon,
right
tell
now.
them where they need to go.
Brandon, you
All
heard
right.
us. Okay, he hating hard.
It's fine.
So back to our regularly scheduled program. Y'all remember Web Series and Chill?
Do y'all remember that little segment we had? Y'all remember that? Well, it's back.
It's back.
It's back, y'all.
Today we have a new show that we're reviewing called Black Panties. With us is the creator Francina Smith, who also plays Mahogany.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, guys. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.
I told you I don't like the sound of my voice, and he just puts the mic that close. It's all good, though.
Okay, so the first question we always ask our guests is, what was the very first web series you ever got hooked on or watched?
That's a good question. The very first web series that I got hooked on was it's gonna be cliche, awkwardly. What is it?
Awkward
Awkward black girl.
Yeah. That was ours
Yeah.
too. That was ours.
I was
too.
like, oh my gosh, this joint is mad funny, and it's
Yeah.
only like 5 minutes. What is
Yeah.
this?
It speaks to me.
Exactly.
Okay, so what sparked the idea for Black Panties?
The idea came out of a place where I was tired of not seeing representation of a specific group of women in series, on TV, digital platforms. And so I was like, I think I can create a web series, and that's what I decided to do. I felt that we as black women, but as plus size black women, we are marginalized even more than, especially if you're dark skinned plus size women. I'm sorry, I'm just going to throw it out there. We're very marginalized. We get specific roles. We were always the funny fat friend. And I was like, I know a lot of dope women, plus size women, black women, who are not just this funny like black friend or this funny fat friend. There are a lot more. There's layers to them. There's levels, you know. And so I was like, all right, let me try this.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So what's the show about? Start with that.
The show is about 4 women in New York City, and they experience the woes of womanhood, and they find out how magical it is. So the concept is that we, the audience, have an opportunity to listen to the woman's intuition. Now, I don't know every single woman on this planet, but I think I did a pretty good job along with my writing team to create the sound and the voice, making sure that each woman's voice was different. And that's all I could really say without giving away too much.
Yeah.
But the real catch is that you get to hear the woman's intuition. So we might look at a woman's facial expressions, but wonder, what the heck is she really thinking?
Right.
Or we get that, fix your face, and you be like, I'm fine. This is just the way my face is. And so we hear those thoughts and those patterns of thinking in the series.
Yeah. I like that about the series, how you have their thought process. Yeah.
Thank you.
So which character do you relate to the most, and why?
Which character do I relate to the most? I think each character has a piece of me in them, to be completely honest. One, people would probably say, my friends would probably say I'm probably Mahogany a little bit, which is the character that I play ironically, but I didn't write Mahogany. I didn't create Mahogany based off of me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I think that each one of them has a piece of me. They do things that I would do, or they say things that I would say. But my friends, if they were to answer it, they would say Mahogany. They'd be like, oh, that's you. Something's wrong with you.
Mahogany, she's a very funny character.
Yeah, she is funny.
So with creating the series, what was like your biggest obstacle that you found?
The biggest obstacle that I had creating this series was finishing.
Yeah.
The whole process of, so let me backtrack. I'm an artist. Like, I'm truly an artist. I don't say that to say that. I started out in acting. I write poetry all the time. Wrote a one-woman, why can't I speak right now? One-woman show, a play.
Oh, nice.
So I'm an artist of of this whole spectrum of art, and so yeah, throwing me off. And so just going through my process, I went through a lot of questions, like, who are you to say you could actually create a web series? Actually, who are you to really think that you could relate with women like this, or just people in general? Who are you to say that this will go to the masses and people will like it? It just was a lot of things that I was battling with. And so I had a 2-year process because of it, because I started and I stopped and I started and I stopped again. And yeah, I'm just very thankful for the people that I have in my corner, because if it wasn't for them, like, we know our potential. We have an idea of this potential that we have inside of us, but sometimes we question the process of getting to the end result of where we want to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, we know that we want to get here, but it's a whole lot of other stuff.
Right.
I want to curse, but I'm not going to curse. It's a whole lot of other stuff in between, that we have to go and overcome.
Right.
And then the questions become, can you overcome this, or will you be able to conquer this task? And so
Yeah.
that was like the hardest part, just finishing.
Right.
Yeah.
What message do you want people to take from watching the series?
If there are artists, I want them to take that it is okay to put your art out there. It is okay to sacrifice and put the time and effort and cut some things off so you could put in and grind from the beginning. I want the audience, a true audience, to really take away the fact that Black Panties is fun, it's vibrant, it's light, but it's also truth to it. And there's power in a woman's intuition.
Yeah.
Like, it's power, that's God, like, speaking to you. And a lot of the times we doubt that, you know, and that was the process that I had as a writer. And so just understanding the power of a woman's intuition, no matter what a woman looks like. And then lastly, that we are all, like, there's intricacies of being a woman. Like, we as women are so dope and so magical. And I think that in our society, we don't understand women, how powerful we are in general. Those are like the big takeaways I would love people to take away from.
Awesome. So you're the creator, director, writer, and you're also playing a character on the show. Which role is like most fulfilling for you?
Just to clarify, I only directed 2 pieces. I only assisted directed 2 pieces. I give credit where it's due.
Right.
What was the most fulfilling? Was that the question?
Yeah, like which
role
do you love the most to do?
I would say performing, like being out there and allowing a character to breathe and resonate. I think the most stressful part was when I was crew, because it was a whole lot of stuff that we had to go through as crew. And as an actor, you don't see that. You don't see the ugliness of production. You see all you have to do as an actor really is sit and wait until they say, we need such and such on set. That's it. When you're a crew, it's a whole grind. You don't understand, like, you could have a battery that's not charged. Now you got to charge it. It's like so many things. You got to be on your toes. Right. I mean, I love it because it's a rush that it gives you. But I love performing. But I wouldn't change the experience. I hope that answers y'all question.
Yeah. Okay, so for anyone that's like trying to get into this industry, filmmaking and screenplay writing or even acting, what tips would you have for them?
That this is not for the faint of heart. Like, if you gonna give up on the first blow, then this is not for you. And that's the only thing I could give you, because I've had so many, we hear all the time people say, I had so many no's, so many people shut the door in my face, but no, really, I have. And if I would have allowed that to discourage me, like truly discourage me, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to y'all today. Right. I wouldn't have had a platform where other plus size women are commenting like, oh my gosh, I went through the same thing, girl. Or my homeboys are like, yo, this is really good. Like, I think you need to, like, so if you don't have resilience, tenacity, perseverance to overcome things that are going to pop up, then this is not for you, and you need to take a step to the side and sit down. Truly,
let them know.
That's the prettiest and nicest way I could plainly put it.
It's true.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be recapping episodes 1 and episode 2. So let's get into episode 1, which is titled "Not Your #WCW."
So the episode starts off, we see a couple, they're about to get it in, but then the
Ass
phone
cheeks
rings.
is all you see.
Oh, yeah, that's what you really see in the Black Panties.
1 second in.
Yeah, that's why it's called Black Panties.
But it grabbed your attention,
It
grabbed your attention.
Mind you, I was watching this at work just so I saw the email and I was just like, oh, let me just watch it. And I was like, oh, shit.
My friend said I sent her the trailer, and I didn't know that she was at church at the time when I sent her the trailer. So this was when we had released the trailer a while back. So she was like, girl, I was in church and all I saw was ass. They thought I was on porn. I had to get off. I was like, oh God, why would you open it? Like, you in church anyway. Like, why you open
the title
it?
said Black Panties. She should have known.
She was like, I ain't even know. I'm like, you know what? You're annoying.
Shocked us all. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, so the couple's there, the phone rings, and he gets up to answer it, and she's quick, like, excuse me.
Right.
And he's talking and catching up, like, real chill with whoever's on the phone.
Just
real
plain rude.
So she wants to know, who is that? She keeps asking him, who's calling us? Who's called our phone? Like, who is that? He's like, chill, it's business. But it's 1:00 in the morning.
It sure is.
What business do you have? Is he a doctor? Is he a cop? I have these
No,
questions.
ain't none of that.
So, Mahogany, she's going through, so many thoughts in her head at this point. She wants to know, like, why does she put herself through this? She picks up a Bible. She's trying to, try to find the answers. But she's in her head. She's just like, you know what? He got to go. Like, this wasn't even supposed to be going on for this long.
But damn, he looked good. Like,
yeah, she's like, look at him.
Look at him. That's why I'm still
I was
here.
looking. He looked good. Yeah. So she's trying to, put herself together at this point because Jason, he's on the sidelines. He's getting undressed and looking good. So she's like, all right, let me get myself together.
Yes. Have to.
Yeah. Right.
So then she go on the gram, she liking pics. Then she's like, I gotta go on his page. I gotta start lurking. I gotta
You got to.
She sees this like skinny girl. That's his like WCW. So she needs to investigate, and she starts reading the comments. And then she realized that he posted this 2 hours ago. It's like, so you was thinking about some other chick before you came over to my house? No. So, she's upset with herself because she feels some type of way about, him posting other women.
Yeah.
But then she's like,
Because at this point, you see that they're not.
but what is
official.
he to me?
Right.
Like, I can't really get mad, but then again, I am mad. Like, I'm in my
Yeah.
feelings. I'm big mad.
But you can't be mad because they're not official.
Right. It's a situationship, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes out the shower and he's calling her, but she's ignoring him. Then she texting her homegirl, Juice. She's like, girl, we got to go out for drinks.
Right.
Juice already know what's up. She's like, girl, what's wrong now?
Right.
What is it this time? Because you don't be asking for drinks unless something is up.
Exactly.
Then some dude named Rock texts her, like, you up or not? And you already know what that is.
You know.
So she starts giggling, and Jay notices. So he's trying to get close to her, but she's like, "You need to go."
Right.
Like, the door is actually that
Right.
way.
And take your toothbrush, take your shoes,
Take all your
everything.
stuff with you. But he like not trying to hear it. He's like, "You're not even my." She's like, "You're what?"
Mm-hmm.
Talk
Your
about it.
WCW? What?
Talk about it. So then Juice, like, she texts her back, like, what he do now. Everybody knows it's about Jason. Always gotta be
Right.
about Jason.
Always.
So she goes on to, she's like, go on our fake IG page and see for yourself.
I love that because
That's what you gotta do.
you gotta have one. I had one at one point and I had to delete it because it got messy. I don't know who the guy, because we used the guy picture, and then I don't know where my friend got the guy picture from, but we was scrolling
That was
around.
catfishing out there?
We was catfishing. So the one girl commented, said, "Oh my God, hey cousin." So that's what I deleted. Abort the mission. She said, "Oh my God, cousin." I said, all right, no, we gotta go.
Try a bakery page
Right.
next time. You can never go wrong. Never go wrong. A bakery page. You
That's
can
true,
never
that's
go
true,
wrong.
that's
Smart.
true.
That's smart.
Take notes, y'all.
Good.
So she's thinking to us, Mahogany's thinking to herself again, like, she's been dealing with him for 2 years.
2 years.
2 whole years. And she just wants respect. Like, she just wants more from him.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T is all she's asking for.
That's it. Like, she just wants more. So Jason got the nerve. He got a little attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, so you talking about me, but who you texting? Because at this point, Rock, he's like blowing her up.
Right.
He want to see it. Like, he hit her with the hey big head type
Of course.
of thing.
And he's also said he wanted to see her.
Yeah, I want to see you.
Okay.
So, of course, Jason realized, there's another guy in the picture, so let me try to step it up.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to claim his territory at this point, because you know how guys are.
Of course.
So, but she let him.
Of course. What you doing?
She was acting like her arms didn't work. She said, "What are you doing?" So he barely wrestled her. Then the phone went flying on the floor. Jason picks it up, and he gonna text Rock occupied.
Bold. Straight
Bold.
up bold.
And she even stopped him. She was just like,
Not
oh
even that
no.
bold. She was just laying there. She's like, what you doing?
Right. Come on. So he started loving up on her, and she did not resist. So Mahogany, I'm just like, what happened to all that you about respect and wanting more? You supposed to put your foot down, girl.
Don't go like that.
It doesn't
like
always
that.
like you have a game plan. It's like when you set
Yes.
you before you leave your house, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and the
Right.
third. I'm gonna tell her this. I'm gonna tell him that. I'm gonna say it this way. I can't say it that way because if I say it this way, then da 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 da. And then when you
Right.
get there, it's just like drop the ball.
Drop
You're just
the
like,
ball.
what?
Especially
I
when
don't
a
even-
fine man
yeah, it's
loving on you. You like,
what?
damn.
What?
Who am I?
weak.
What's my name?
What was I supposed to do?
I was mad at you. I thought I was.
She's like, he flipped the script on me. I'm like, yeah, girl, you got caught. You got caught.
Come on, girl.
So she basically like telling herself, like, I'm never leaving this man.
Yeah,
It's just
basically.
not gonna happen.
Basically, it's gonna be hard. So, so that was episode 1. So let's see what went down in episode 2. So we see a young woman. You can tell she's newly engaged. You know, ring is shining on them. She's singing "Wifey" by Next. That's on repeat. She's not letting anyone forget that she's
She
engaged.
about to be taken.
She's off the market at this point. So her sister calls her, which is Mahogany. But immediately, what's his name?
Valerie is
Valerie.
like, girl, not
Valerie.
today. Like, we're not doing this today. Like,
Right.
you're not finna bother
You
me
call
at
my
work.
work phone
Not
every
today.
day, talking about the same guy and his same mess. Like, I don't have time.
At all.
No. So she's like, I'm not talking about that lame. I'm not talking about him. So Valerie switches the script. She's like, oh, you know, mom wrote us a letter. And then Mahogany's like, well, I lied.
I lied, girl. You know I'm calling about him. So Mo was going on and on about, you know, how she's basically tired of Jason. And so Val's just thinking to herself, like, I'm tired of repeating myself with this little girl. Like, she's young. I mean, that's her problem. You know, there's bigger things than this little Jackson, Jeffrey,
But she don't even know
Jacob,
his
whatever the
name.
little boy name is. There's more to life than him. You know, like the fact that our mom, who left like 20 years ago, is like trying to get in our lives all of a sudden. So then Valerie, she gets a text and she starts like giggling. So Mo, you know, she's on a roll. So she's
Right.
all of a sudden she's like, what's so funny? Like,
Right. I'm serious.
he and I, we've been seeing each other. Like, this is serious. This is love right here.
Valerie said,
Val
girl,
Houseway.
what? She said, show me the receipt.
Show me, like,
She
what
said-
is he to you?
Are y'all
Don't lie to me.
exclusive? All right, have you met his friends and family, the VIP? Have you seen the inside of his house?
And Mo was like thinking to herself, like, no,
But
None of
we
that stuff.
serious.
something's
We
happening.
borderline
right?
serious.
We borderline serious.
So then Mo gets us. She's like, "What's your problem? Like, I heard what you said about mommy, but you know, I ain't worried about her. So back to Jason.
Right, back to what's important.
We are in relations, okay?
Guilty with that.
He made that very clear. I'm like, girl, relations. He told you relations, okay? But she, you know, she said, I'm tired of us just being in a standstill.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Valerie just tell her, you know what, you need to focus. But meanwhile, this tall thing comes
Oh.
peeking through the window.
Total package.
She's like, but then she starts in her head. She told me like, oh, this man is 6'5", Tennessee fed and
Brown
gentleman.
skin, gentleman. I'm like,
But
all
she,
right.
but then
Yes.
like, but then it pans to a guy on her desk. So is she talking about the coworker? She talking about her fiance?
We don't know.
We don't really
I
know.
don't really know.
So she gets off the phone with her sister. Then her dad calls and basically
Nobody trying to let her work.
nobody.
Just one right after the other.
And basically tells her, he know about the letter too. And she needs everybody knows
Everybody
about the
got
letter.
a copy
Everybody
of
got
the
a copy of the letter. The mom wrote everybody.
Tell everybody what's going on.
I'm coming. I want to come back. So the dad's just like, you know what? You need to forgive and forget about what your mother did. She's like,
You don't have room to speak.
you just came back this morning.
Yesterday, you just got back in my life. He's like, you still on that?
Right.
Yes, I'm for life. What you doing?
So then he tried to give her some like words of wisdom, like, yo, remember you can't fight the world, you know, you can't give up.
Mm-hmm. And she's
That-
like, all right, Dad, I gotta go.
Right, all right, bye.
I got to go.
So then she's stressed out, so
Yeah.
because her family is trying her today.
Right, but right before her dad called, tall, dark, and handsome had like walked in.
He did.
So she's like, give me a minute.
Give me a minute. So then after she hung up, he came back in and he's trying to figure out, you know, what's going on.
She's stressed at her
She's
desk.
stressed. She's ignoring him. He's like, what's going
I don't
on?
even
Are
think
you
she
okay?
realized that he walked in the room.
Mm-mm. She's stressed out.
Stressed.
So he's like, what's wrong? She's like, why do you ask? But then they both give each other this look. And in her head, she's like, beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing. So I don't know what's happening here. But I'm intrigued. All right, so let's go into a few question, comments, concerns about the 2 episodes and what we hope to see.
Okay, so Brittany,
Yes.
why do you think this is like the perfect web series for a web series and chill type of night?
This show is good for that, for a web series and chill night, because it has the drama.
Oh, definitely.
It has the drama. I'm definitely interested in seeing what happens with these characters,
Yeah, especially Mahogany. I need to
Especially
know what's going on
Mahogany.
in her life. I want to sit her down and say, girl, love yourself.
Yes, because I mean it's very relatable, this show.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because the amount of friends, even friends I have, are just that are in relationships that they know they shouldn't be in, but they
Definitely.
stick around for whatever reason, because he's cute, or he treat me right, but not treat me right, but he just won't give you that title. But
Right. And especially for like plus size women, the amount of women I know who like deal with a dude who like keeps them in the dark, basically.
Yeah.
Who's like afraid or ashamed of like showing them out to the world, but will post about like other girls that he knows or whatever. So I thought that was an interesting arc that they have. And I want to see more of Mahogany. I want to know what's going on with Valerie. Who is that man in the office? Why are you looking at him like that when you got a ring on your finger?
yeah.
Just let me know.
Just let me know. But also with Mahogany, I want to know what will be her boiling point, for her to say, you know what, I'd really deserve more, because I feel like she let Jason slide with so much. So I want to know what will be the boiling point.
And
Hopefully
who's
we'll see.
Rock?
Who's Rock? Who is Rock? Who is Rock?
he?
Who is he? We
He
need to
better
know.
be fine.
Super
Because he's
fine.
showing her attention.
Yes, he said, I want to see you.
Yeah. But is he another one that's going to keep her in the dark? He should have said, I
know.
want to take you out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
That is different.
Should have. Okay, so we see that Mahogany is sort of in a situationship. What advice would you give to anyone that may be in a situationship and is trying to upgrade to an official relationship? Do you think it's even possible?
What advice would I give?
Said me.
Me? I mean, I feel like you allow, like we as people allow specific things to happen, if that makes sense. So if you want to upgrade your status from something that's a WTF to a official, like whatever,
Right.
I would definitely recommend like you putting all your cards on the table, and if this person is not willing to meet you and be in this relationship, from what you're saying, like I want to be in a relationship, because I don't think Mo ever said like I want to be in a relationship. I think it was just like cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she kept
It is
playing
what
it
it
cool.
is. It's like, but if you put your cards on the table and you like, this is what I want, let me see what you're going to do next, then you make your move from there. Now, if you continue to stay in a relationship with somebody who is not willing to give you the things that you want, or even make that sacrifice, then that's not the person but you.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, definitely communication, because a lot of people just let it slide and just keep rolling with the punches.
I feel like a lot of women, they're afraid to say, this I want a relationship because they know that it's a possibility that guy's like, that's not what I'm looking
Right,
for.
and then that's the end.
That's the end, and to them it's like it's better than nothing. Like just having
That's
that
very true.
connection.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just so many. Yeah, because it's just so many. It's so many other places you could go with it. Like, you know, if you really want to be in a relationship, then you wouldn't even put yourself out on the market that way, because it's just like you're this is who you're branding yourself
Right.
as in a relationship, and so this person has only seen this
And they gonna be like,
specific
"Where you
thing.
coming
It's
from with
like,
that?"
wait,
Yeah.
what is this? Like,
Yeah,
whoa,
what's that?
you changing the game on me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You switching
So
on
it's
me.
like,
Because they'll get too
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Very.
Too
Gotta make it
comfortable.
clear. Gotta make it clear. So how many episodes is the whole
It's
season?
8.
It's 8 episodes.
Yeah,
episodes.
the 3 and 4 was released 2 Sundays ago. Yes,
Okay.
2 Sundays ago. So you meet the last set of
Okay.
two main characters, and this Sunday episode 5 will be released.
Okay.
So are you able to speak briefly about the other 2 characters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us
yeah.
like briefly what their
So,
storyline is about?
Episode. I mean, I my favorite character. Y'all ain't asked me this, but I'm gonna answer it anyway.
yes.
My favorite character is London's character, who we meet in episode 3.
Okay.
London is the character that is all in her head, and when I said that, each of these characters have bits and pieces of themselves. That's me. Sometimes all in my head, and she experience. The title of that episode is called Breakup Etiquette, and we see London with a character by the name of Rashad, who is her ex-boyfriend, but he comes over constantly to her house. And long story short, they're hanging out doing their annual, I would say, annual movie night, and London finds out some very, very information that changes the whole scope of and trajectory of her relationship with Rashad. Which is really right in that episode was really fun for me. It really came through Snapchat, then episode 4, we meet the character by the name of Juice, who was like the hardest character for me to create.
Really?
Because she deals with mental illness. She's a mother. She has 2 kids. She's the only one of the characters who has kids. She lives with her baby's father. We don't know if they married. We don't know if they boyfriend and girlfriend, but they live together. And his name is Brooks. And we see in episode 4, which is entitled "Who's Got the Juice," the whole scope of how Juice how she moves around her children, around her family, with her mental illness, and how it affects and impacts them. Which was that story was it fun to create? It was hard to create.
Yeah.
But I definitely say those next 2 episodes are some pieces that you want to see.
Yeah. Awesome.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so do you want to share like what else you have in the works, or where people can find you?
Sure. So, what I haven't, I'll do where people can find me first. Okay. You can find me on Instagram at sheis.fran. You can find me on Facebook at sheis.fran. What's the other ones? Twitter. She is, I think it's an _Fran S. Somebody got me for that dot, but it's okay. And what is next? So we're finishing up post-production. We're actually in the midst of writing season 2. Nice. I have a few other mini projects that I want to do. I take acting classes. So I'll be auditioning and putting myself out there as well again as an actor. But that's pretty much it, like in regards to that. But the season has been long, very, very long. Like I can't tell what the break looks like, to be honest, because we went from pre-production to production and post-production all in one heap.
Wow.
A span of a half a year, right? Yeah, half a year.
Wow.
So
Wow.
where's the okay?
Oh my God.
Where's the break? Vacation is calling
Where
me.
is it?
All right, guys. So that was the third edition of Web Series and Chill. Black Panties is the name of the show. Thank you so much to Francina Smith for coming in and kicking it with us.
And you can follow is it Black Panties?
Oh,
Oh
where can they
yeah, we
follow
have
the
a
show?
website, www.blackpanties.tv. Under our Watch Now tab, you can watch all of the latest episodes. We also have a YouTube channel, blackpanties.tv, Instagram, blackpanties.tv, Snapchat, blackpanties.tv, Twitter, blackpanties _ TV. Twitter
Switch
be
it up.
trying to switch you up. You feel me? And is that all of the social media? Because I don't know anymore. And then again, you can follow me. She is Fran on Instagram and all of that other good stuff.
Thank you so much, Francina,
Thank
for
you.
coming
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so guys, definitely watch this show.
So if you're enjoying the show, please rate us on iTunes, follow on SoundCloud, and hit those like buttons on there too. Thanks so much, guys, for listening. Bye. They say bye.
Oh, bye, y'all.
Bye.
We got recaps, free your mind and have a good time. Right here on Seriously.